there are many groups trying to come to terms with their ethnic identity and how people perceive their culture. And one woman, well, she finds herself straddling the lines of two communities. And Shawn Chitnis shows us how she's trying to tell the story of the Afro Latino experience right here in the Bay Area and beyond.
Usually people look at me and they assume that I'm African American until they meet my family and come to my home and begin to understand the cultural nuances that I have, which is a Latino experience.
The sounds of her culture play on a Saturday afternoon as friends and family sit around the table at Dr. Sonia Magnon's home in Contra Costa County.
There's a level of comfort that people find within my settings.
Magnon's identity is one she celebrates at all times, from her ancestor wall inside to the stories shared among loved ones outside.
Pride is something that was instilled in me very, very young by my grandmother. You're Dominican, and don't you ever forget that.
From her time in higher education to her current role as co-executive director of a nonprofit that trains leaders around the Bay Area, Magnon says she's always tried to be a bridge between Black and Latino circles.
I think it gives me entree into both communities.
A mission she remains on as she sees anti-Blackness showing itself at the highest levels, while the Afro-Latino community still lacks visibility.
Hola, ¿cómo está? Good to see you.
Over in Oakland, a chance to showcase this unique culture with a drink and some food. Chef Nelson Herman opened Sobremesa in 2020, an Afro-Latino cocktail lounge, one of two restaurants he has in town.
In the Bay Area, everything's so intermingled, everything's so intertwined.
As they share a meal together, they hear about a similar struggle with different experiences. Herman says he was never seen as Black growing up in New York until he came to the Bay Area.
The energy out here made me want to educate myself more. And seeing it in the food, like asking my mom and grandma more questions about our style of cuisine.
Now he tries to pull from all aspects of his culture in the cuisine he shares daily.
I'm coming full circle within myself, within my heart, within my soul. Let me showcase that more in everything I do. And again, be more intentional and proud of what I'm doing.
We need to tell our story. You know, we need to be constructing the narrative so that it's from our perspective.
Progress can be measured by feeling seen in your community, even as new challenges emerge.
There's diversity within diversity. There's so much diversity within the Latino culture.
Shawn Chitnis, KPIX 5.
There are 6 million people who identify as Afro Latino in the U.S., and that's 12% of Latino adults in this country.